What's up, guys, and happy Friyay. We are here today, as you can tell by my hat in our scenario. We are here at the XO Ranch that you're about to see coming up next.
Pretty nice treats for horses, and the reason why they like it, I think it's because it has more sweetness or bitterness, so they like that. But it's not safe for them to have too much, or else they might get sick.
Do you know why?
Because it's not good for their diet.
Yeah, so it's Michael's right. It's full of sugar. Oh. So a lot of our miniature horses and some other breeds of animals we have, it's not good for them to have too much grass. So they extra love it. So we are picking grass, but we're also counting. So Izzy counted out loud. And Izzy, we work on your speech, right, Izzy? How many bundles of grass did we count? 3. Very good. Say it again.
1, 2, 3.
Good
job.
And then Michael got 2 more. So 3 bundles of grass plus 2 bundles of grass is how many, Michael?
5.
Very good.
Now, what is the main thing other than grass that horses eat? Do you know?
Hay's for horses.
I love it. Hay is for horses. Sustainable. So we are weed whacking, but we're also feeding the horses.
So I think after you get all those roots and dirt off, we should take our bucket over to Donkey and show our friends our mascot.
I can't wait to meet the mascot, and I know you guys can't wait to meet the mascot. Come on over with us.
Because these are therapy horses, so we don't want them to get used to eating out of our hands. So today we got to practice the bucket, and look, here Donkey comes.
Oh, goodness.
Look at me, I'm so bad.
If you ever do feed free hands, it's important to do flat-handed because they can't see their long snouts, meaning they might accidentally bite you if you do it the other way. So you have to do it a flat hand.
Oh, wow.
Always see through their eyes.
You can take it, buddy. Donkey eating. Oh, my gosh.
They can also see through their ears and not through their eyes. They mostly use their ears to see.
Really?
So Michael's actually right. We don't look at the horse or equine's eyes. We look at their ears to see what they're paying attention to. And they can actually pay attention to one thing and another thing. So the direction of their ears is what they're listening to. Very good.
Oh.
So do you know the saying, horses have 5 hearts?
I do not.
Oh. Well,
You're going to have to teach me. You have to teach me. You have to teach me. I have no idea.
well, the reason why some farmers say that is because its hooves kind of act like a heart, and their hooves are very important to them because you have to trim them and care for them by getting rid of all the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And if you dig to the end of it, you find the frog.
Really?
The frog, no, it's not actually a toad. But it's actually just a little, thing that looks like an upside down heart.
Oh, Wow.
There are frogs on the bottom of the hoofs, and they do act like hearts. So there is a saying that it's like a horse has 5 hearts. They have the big one in their chest and the ones on the bottom of their feet. When they move and walk and run, it pumps all that blood through their body and keeps them healthy. So one of the things we do at XO Ranch, the first thing we do at XO Ranch, if you want to come here, and if you're capable of this chore, what do we do to their stalls to help keep those frogs healthy, Michael?
The most
Okay. We moved on yet.
yes. So what you must do, duck moment.
My goodness.
So what you must do to help their stalls is by cleaning them.
Now, can you tell us who were your little friends that just dropped by? Who were they?
So the big one is cheese, I think.
Oh.
Yes.
These are quackers. Good job,
And the black
Izzy.
one is quackers.
Really?
Not crackers, quackers.
Quackers.
Get it?
Where did they come from?
They also really like to hang out with each other, and they always go on adventures. See? There's one right now.
They just left us. They were here and then they just left. How long have you been coming to this ranch?
I remember for like 2 years.
2 years. Wow.
It was just a little thing they made, and then I just went over here. Well, it wasn't my idea. It's my mom's.
Wow. We got to say hi to Mom. Say hi, Mom. Mom's running away. She doesn't, we don't care. But we thank you, Mom and Dad, for being here today. Well, so can you tell us just about the ranch? He is such an incredible kid. I mean, and we have more to come, by the way. He's like our tour guide right here. Yes. But would you be able to tell us how this all got started when we have such a cool little guy right here, how this all started?
So you guys remember the pandemic?
Yes, we remember.
So actually, this place was a 60-day escrow. So when we actually we were able to house shop, this was the first place we saw. And no one, I mean, it was kind of a miracle we got lending. And it was a 60-day escrow. So in the middle of escrow, all of a sudden the pandemic hits and it's on lockdown. So we moved out here. It was April 9th. Of 2020. So right when nobody was going anywhere, I came out here. I'm a portrait photographer. Yeah. So I came out here. I saw my kids all had a park. We had my horse and my friend's horse. We kept the previous owner's goats. Spring came around and I was just blown away. It felt like I needed to share it. So that's one part. Yeah. Second part is I'm an only child. My mom was a single mother. Wow. She passed away years back, so that she loved horses and she worked with adults with disabilities. Wow. So I wanted to keep her alive, which is why I got into horses years ago. And yeah, during the pandemic, the blooms started blooming. I started doing portraits again. People loved coming out here. So I just social distanced with a long lens. Yeah. And then my youngest son got diagnosed with autism at 3.5 years old. And I said, okay, I'm listening. Yeah. And then XO Ranch was born September 2021. Wow. We formed the nonprofit. And then Michael and Izzy were the first clients in February 2022.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh. So you are working with a lot of people that have autism. Are there any other types of people that can come here? Anybody can come here? Or is it just people with autism possibly, or other?
I have one rule. So even our handlers, our leaders, even yourself, if you want to come to XO Ranch, you are going to grow. So we all grow together. We also really focus on mental health. We see huge needs for that.
Big time.
In our youth, especially teenagers. We've done a lot of research when smartphones and devices came out. So we really feel that connecting to the land and the animals is so good for your mind and spirit.
Absolutely.
I'm blessed that I get to come out twice a day and make sure that everything is fed and taken care of, and it saved me more than once.
Wow. And we're not that far from the city, guys. I know it seems like we are in a whole different world, but we're not too far from San Diego. Is that correct? It's not that far away.
It takes me 20 minutes to get to Alcohol in La Mesa.
Yeah. If people wanted to come here and they're like, you know what, I'm struggling, I'm having some issues, I feel like first of all, when is animal therapy not good for anybody?
Exactly.
I pick up a puppy or a bunny or anything and you just feel better. It's just something about it that feels good. But I think, aren't your animals actually certified, or a couple of them are actually they're able to handle, for therapeutic reasons. Is that correct?
Absolutely. So, Donkey, we did have him traveling in the van, loading and unloading and taking him places, but he didn't like traveling. So Donkey serves at XO Ranch. That's what he wanted. I don't want any horses to do a job they don't like.
Yeah.
But these two guys back here eating, they're both therapy certified miniature horses. We also have one more that you're going to meet. So they go through a lot of training. They are potty trained. They're trained to load in my mom van. We sensitize them to walkers, wheelchairs, pretty much any situation that they could be in.
Travel?
Yeah, in the van.
Which animals travel?
The miniature horses.
Hold on. So you have miniature horses?
Yes.
That will travel?
Yes.
To where you need them to go?
Yes.
To help as service kind of animals, basically.
Yes, I didn't bring my cards on me, but they have therapy cards, so they're allowed inside places and hospitals and
cool is that?
long-term care facilities. Yeah.
How cool is that? So we're gonna pack up our miniature horses and we're going to go help people.
Yeah.
I think that's great though.
Not everyone can come here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I understand that, and I think that's amazing. So how can people find you?
Well, xoranch.org. The biggest thing is word of mouth. Okay. We also are kind of old school. We love Facebook, so we post kind of everything we do there. Okay. So sharing, liking, and really just spreading the word that we're here. For a nonprofit, we're fairly young. We got awarded a grant by Mental Health America, so it gave us the boost at the exact right time, and we are busy.
I think you're going to get much busier.
We hope
because
so.
I feel like this is such a unique environment and opportunity. It's one thing to have, a dog as a service animal or something like that, but you go on a much grander scale, and that's something that you don't see every day. And I think other companies who have patients or clients that are needing that type of attention will flock to you, because it's just something you don't see every day.
And, a lot of the elderly community, so the long-term nursing homes that we go to, a lot of their memories start coming back of on a farm, being with horses, raising their animals. So the horses are extra special. They're also extra special because they're a prey herd animal. So they actually sense what others sense. Yeah, really? So it's a little different than a dog or a cat or bringing the ducks or the bunnies. The horses really do feel what other people feel and help us regulate our emotions.
Oh my gosh.
And show us who we are. Yeah.
Who needs a random ad about, who knows, a Burger King ad? Nope, this is better. This ranch, you can have it your way. We got a new camera.
Our cameraman is not working. She's playing with the ducks. There she comes. There's our cameraman.
How do you feel about autism?
It's pretty great. Some people think it's not really.
We're gonna stay right there. You go.
You can't help them think, but in my opinion, the more autistic somebody is, the more personality they got. So don't like a wise person once said, don't judge a book by its cover.
That's true.
Judge it by the inside, because the inside is always better than the outside.
Woo! Amen to that.
I ran out of words.
Can you tell us, Izzy, a little bit about your friend behind us here that seems very eager?
I ran out of sentences.
Who is this behind us?
May.
What, is Maylee your friend?
Yeah.
When you and I come here, what do you work on at the ranch?
May.
You with Maylee? And we work on talking out loud and proud, right?
Right.
Yes, very good.
What do you do with Maylee?
We brush her.
Brush her. How many brushes do you use on her body? 3 brushes. Very good. And then what do you do with Maylee?
We.
Do you walk her on an obstacle course?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you done a horse show here before?
Yeah.
Yeah, you walked Maylee on an obstacle course and you did a show. And I think most people think horse, they think riding. Yeah. Riding is 10% of the horse.
Yes, when most people see a horse, the first thing that pops in their mind is, yeehaw! when actually it's like walking and caring for the horse. In my opinion, when you meet a new friend and your best friend like is an animal, just don't say, "Hi, my name is," well, random name. Let's just go with Timmy. "Hi, my name is Timmy. My best friend's a chicken."
Gotcha.
So I love this because Michael is actually, we didn't offer therapeutic riding until recently when we got awarded this grant. So we got a certified therapeutic riding instructor out once we found the news that we were awarded the grant. Michael has been out for 2 years working with miniature horses and animals without riding. He's been motivated to come out here and play outside at the ranch and do all the groundwork and care for the animals, and it's been so great for our mental health and his growth. He's made leaps and bounds, right, Mom? In school and everything. I think he's like going to general ed classes. You had a birthday recently. I guess he chose not to have a birthday party for how many years?
5, I guess.
5 years he didn't want to party, and this year about a week ago, you had your birthday party, and he wanted a party.
Guys, just saying, wouldn't have mean it if I weren't do something like that I always do.
And so, is there any way that if some of the schools are watching in the area and they're like, this would be a fun place to possibly take our kids for summer, just for a day maybe, to kind of have their own little fun here, would you offer that?
Yes, we do summer camps. We've done them, I guess, 3 years in a row now. They're 3-day camps from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We do a little bit of everything: arts and crafts, gardening, horsemanship, and riding at the end. A little intro to riding at the end. This year, we hope to have 3 separate summer camps. So 3 3-day camps, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
That is awesome. Well, if you are local to the area and you are looking, I know some of the schools right now are probably looking to find places like this to take the kids for the summer. Make sure you check out XO Ranch. Again, everything's going to be listed down below in the description boxes so that you know exactly what information you can find so that you can get involved as well.
Actually, soil is actually really good for the plants, like mushrooms.
What do mushrooms mean on the file?
It means it's very...
Soil.
and it's perfect for plants.
We have bunnies, and bunnies actually are good for fertilization as well, like the bunny poop is. So I didn't know that till I had bunnies. We're gonna put the mic down.
Yes. So when you have to do this,
Oh.
and then you close your eyes while you go like this. And then once you breathe in, you have to breathe out while doing this.
As y'all are telling us, I have to admit, as he was doing this, and I'm trying to be a little quieter, but as he was doing this, I could literally hear the horse breathing with him. I've never heard anything like that in my life, but his breathing, the horse is almost connected. I could hear the horse breathing with him at the same time. I'm a little speechless right now because I'm trying to keep I'm flubbing my words. I've never seen that before.
My job as a horse, see, and now he's like, oh, we're playing because we got Izzy. So my job as a horse.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Is to read this animal to tell me about the client. So that guy, I love that you saw that because
I could feel it and hear it. I've never seen anything like that. It's like you completely connected with the horse. I don't know, did you know that?
Yes, I have a bond with animals.
So when you were breathing, he was breathing. Like y'all were kind of one or something. I've never.
You may be surprised about that, but it's actually because anyone can do that if they have a strong enough bond and like calm enough. So is the animal with them. Like you guys watching at home or in the car or anywhere you are.
You explain what kind of just happened just now.
So it's the herd mentality. It's kind of the magic of horses. I'm sure we all kind of have heard that horses are therapeutic.
Yes.
But they really do sense our emotions.
Wow.
So when Michael was practicing his star breathing, he was relaxing, and then Princeton, in return, let out a big sigh. A horse can hear your heartbeat from 4 feet away. They feel, so because they're a herd, like a flock of birds or a herd of horses, they actually need to sense each other to survive in the wild and follow their leader.
Wow.
So that's what you just saw.
Oh my God, yeah, that was breathtaking because I could see him doing his exercise, but behind me, I know you guys couldn't hear it in the mic, but behind me, the horse literally was sighing as he would sigh, and I was like, oh my gosh. So that was pretty amazing. And so you actually ride this horse, Michael?
How many times?
Around 3 times. All because
Hello.
we were breathtaking.
Hi, how are you?
So Michael's been able to ride 3 times since we added therapeutic riding. He's my student that I'm getting hours for through the mentor that's teaching me this side of therapy.
Wow.
And I actually would like to take a moment and say that he was actually very nervous to do any mounted activities for 2 years. I think that's part of the reason why he didn't really mind asking. He was enjoying the animals on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so Izzy went first the first day because she's a brave little cowgirl.
You went first?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then Michael, we eased him onto the horse. We had to sit there for a moment. We did breathing exercises and stretches while on the horse. By the end of that lesson, he was backwards with both hands in the air.
Oh my God.
Okay. Second lesson, Michael's doing the whole lesson plan himself, flipping around backwards, stretching, breathing.
On the horse.
Yes, and I'm leading the horse, and we have sidewalkers. So the second lesson, he did it on his own. All of the things we did the first time.
Wow.
Third lesson, we introduced the trot. Michael, I need to talk to you. So we had the sidewalkers, and we let Michael, we started running, and the horse did the trot gait.
Wow.
So Michael loved that, and I realized, Princeton's really into this.
Yeah.
Well, Michael was, kicking a little bit on the sides. He said, well, that's what they do in movies. I said, Michael, that is correct. Focus, stay in the moment, follow directions. Wow. So in order to advance in your riding, we are going to have to calm down, be in the moment, and really follow directions, right? Deal? Deal. For Princeton, right? And you.
The horse's eyes are so intense on him right now. It is so intense on him. That's amazing.
He really likes Mikey's mom.
Izzy, no.
Do your start breathing, Izzy. Come here and do your start breathing. Can you do your start breathing? Let me see. So that big yawn, that's a big release of tension. So that's actually a bigger sign than the sigh.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Really
Princeton is actually known to do that to try to release other people's tension. Usually they do that when they use their minds a lot during a training session. Mm-hmm. But if somebody's hurting, has autoimmune, has some mental health things, he will yawn to try to release somebody else's tension.
Wow.
So he's proved that over and over again.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's yawned a few times. I know that yawn after a long day at work. I understand the yawn.
Yeah, that's a big deal in horse world, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. Yes. Good job. Yeah, what are the pineapple weeds?
The pineapple weed, what you can eat.
You can eat these? Because you gave me one earlier. What does it taste like?
They taste really good.
Really? Oh, it tastes like a pineapple?
And you can make tea. And Izzy, we like to call her our little bunny because she loves lettuce and all the garden things. And the
I do too. I do too. Those are some of my favorites. Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Okay.
So now that you've seen everything at this amazing ranch, the XO Ranch, and you are interested in coming here, or you're interested in wanting to help out in any way that you can, donations are always welcome. Can you just tell us about that? What type of help do you need?
We need a lot of help. Everyone here is a volunteer. They give their time, which to all of us and the animals is the most valuable, is time. But also this is donation based. So all of our programs are suggested donations. A lot of the community that we would like to serve, they might not have the funds for this. So you can sponsor a horse, you can sponsor a child, you can help with operational costs. We absolutely could not do this with the community without the community support. We formed it as a nonprofit for that reason. I'm a single mother. I volunteer my time, and I've donated a lot for this program. We've had a lot of support. We're super blessed that Mental Health America has awarded us the grant, so we can keep moving forward. But we can't keep moving forward without the help of others, right?
Right.
Everyone is important. It's like a little ecosystem. One person is important to everything else. Everyone is equal. And
Their feet.
The feed for sure.
They
eat
feet
a lot.
trimmings and the vet and all the things that it costs to have these animals serve others, right?
Yes. What you're doing here is amazing.
Thank
you
you.
really are. What you're doing is fantastic, not just for the kids here, but in our community, period. I know that this place is going to I just know it's going to be even more successful than what it is right now. I really do.
We pray and we hope so. We couldn't do it without everyone's support. And it's grown immensely recently. So we hope to continue to grow and keep on serving.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're here at the XO Ranch again. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for allowing us to come here. Thank you to Michael and Izzy for being such amazing and wonderful, fantastic people to help us out today. You guys did so good. So good. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching. We will see you all next week. Have a great one. Bye.
And don't forget to like and subscribe if you love ducks. Excuse me, I also really want to show all you. I think that's the first blooper.
That's okay. We love bloopers. That's
Yes.
what editing's for.
The more bloopers, the more better. All the way there to the poop pile. We have one over there and a bigger one over there.
Wow. Check back with us after this.
After this duck break, because ducks are right there. What's better?
I love it. I'm going to keep that.
So squat down like this. And then say, duck babies.
Like we were talking about, this ranch, you can have it your way. I don't know. The answer is yes. Oh God, cut the camera.
Oh, goodness. And we're in the nature, and nature happens.
So what do we do when they go pee pee poo?